Hi everyone, I just want to make a real quick video about the Group C finals on The Masked Singer Season 4. I watched it this morning, spent Thanksgiving with my kids yesterday, well, 4 of my kids, and had a great time, but I was unable to watch The Masked Singer last night, so I watched it this morning, and I just wanted to say some things about what I've discovered on this episode. So, the first one that performed was the Jellyfish, and I had seen stuff about a family of 4, and then I also saw stuff about a family of 5. And Britney Spears, as I mentioned before, has 2 children with her ex-husband Kevin Federline for a family of 4. She has a sister and a brother, which is 3 children, and of course their parents, and that makes a family of 5. Now, Jellyfishes, like, they had a person that they were thankful for that gave clues about them, and she said that her sister is an accountant. I don't know that Jamie Lynn Spears has become an accountant, but she has not been doing much acting or singing, so I'm not real sure about that. I was going to look into that. I did notice on the calculator it had the number. I'm probably going to mess it up. I want to say it was 5. Oh golly gee. Well, I have it written down at home, but anyway, there was a number on the calculator that was a 5-digit number, and I figured maybe it was a zip code, and I Googled that, and it came up to be Bennett County, South Dakota, and I don't know if there's a connection with that with Britney Spears, but as I mentioned before, she had studied Kabbalah, so I thought the yoga stuff could be leaning toward that. A lot of people think that Jellyfish, like they've decided, is the gold medal Olympian and is, oh my god, I'm going to forget her name, Chloe Kim, who is now 20 years old. And I don't know, like, she said something about her dad waking her up to take her gigging when she was 15 years old, I believe. Or maybe she just said when she was a teenager. I don't recall. And I don't know how the gigging thing, like maybe Chloe Kim's dad is a singer. I don't know. I wouldn't consider athletic stuff to be a gig, but maybe she does. I don't know. But anyway, I don't think that she's the gold medal Olympian. I mentioned, I think, on my Group B one that I am leaning towards Seahorse as being the gold medal Olympian, though I don't know who she is. I think that she's probably a swimmer, an Olympic swimmer. But I could be wrong about that, because I had also considered Broccoli as being the gold medal Olympian and possibly being Michael Phelps. And on the episode that aired on Thanksgiving, he said that he was born before the microwave oven was invented, and I was like, oh, well, okay, then it's not Michael Phelps. And so, spoiler alert, I will tell you at the end of this who was revealed on last night's episode. Sorry, I keep looking for my son to come to the car. But anyway, so back to Jellyfish. Jellyfish performed a very, very, did a very, very good performance. They all performed very well on last night's episode, I thought. But Jellyfish did really, really good. And I still feel like she's got to be a professional singer. To me, like, they were talking about her legs make them think of an athlete, and I'm like, I mean, to me, the legs look like the legs of Britney Spears, and there are several other clues to me that point toward her, but I could be wrong because I have not gotten any of them right really this season so far. So, who knows? But anyway, I guess we'll find out. And so, the next one, well, I am probably going to remember these in the wrong order. I was going to say the next one that performed was Mushroom. I think it was. But so Mushroom, the only clues that really jumped out at me, there was a boxing ring. There was something before that I wish I could remember what was. But there was a boxing ring. There were 2 different things that made me go, maybe this is an athlete. Maybe this is our gold medal winner or something, which I had not really considered at all. But his special friend was 2 females. No, that was Broccoli. Sorry. Mushroom had a special friend who was someone that he had gone to school with, and they talked about Mushroom being a really smart person, having a 4.0 grade average. And his clue thing, he said that this is not the name that he was born with. And so I was like, well, is RuPaul's real name RuPaul? Because I was like listening to the voice and I'm going, that sounds like RuPaul to me, right? So I'm going, was RuPaul actually born with the name RuPaul? So I looked it up, and his actual name is RuPaul Charles. I can't remember if that's his middle name or his last name, but anyway, that is actually his name. And then so I was like, well, the other one I was leaning toward was Adam Lambert. So I looked up Adam Lambert, and Adam Lambert's real name is Adam Mitchell Lambert. So I'm like, okay. Well, they had said, one of the judges was like, oh, a lot of celebrities changed their names. And I went, wait a second. Boxing? It showed like some gold stuff at one point, which had me going, maybe it's the gold medal Olympian. You know, that's why I had considered Mushroom very, very briefly as the gold medal Olympian. And then I was like, but wait, Jamie Foxx changed his name. He was on the group A, like he was on the first episode. And I'm like, but this is only one group, so he could still be on this season, right? Okay. I meant to grab my notebook because I wrote down his real name. We all know Jamie Foxx changed his name. His real name is not Jamie Foxx. So that he was not born with that name. And he is, well, I'm going to say he is set to play Mike Tyson in a movie about Mike Tyson. Now, the movie was actually set to come out in May of 2020, but with the coronavirus, COVID-19 thing going on, I'm not sure that it has actually already came out. But, and I was thinking he was in a boxing movie before, but I can't remember for sure. But he is definitely connected to boxing, and I have quite a few clues written down for him. I want to go through and look at them. And I mean, we all know Jamie Foxx is smart. But what got me, the judges are like, it's like his voice changes every time he performs. Every time he performs, he sounds like a different person. And I'm going, I mean, Wayne Brady kind of did that. And Jamie Foxx and Wayne Brady's singing is sort of kind of, you know, they would both have that talent. So I am almost certain that Mushroom is Jamie Foxx. And I'm super, super excited, and I can't wait to find out whether it is actually him or not. And I want to see if any of the judges decide that Mushroom is Jamie Foxx. And I think it's going to be funny if they don't decide that and it is him, and I figured it out and they didn't. The only one so far that I have figured out that none of the judges got right is Lil Wayne, and I still look back and go, how did none of them know that that was Lil Wayne's voice? Are they just not a Lil Wayne fan? Have they not listened to his music that much? Because it was obvious to me that he was him. Like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh, hey, Lil Wayne's on The Masked Singer. And he was. But anyway, so back to this season. The other one that performed was Broccoli, and I did not write down a whole lot of clues for him. But he was the one that had two people that he was thankful for on there, and I was like, maybe a wife and a daughter, maybe two daughters, I don't know for sure. I had a list of people that I thought that he could possibly be. Like, at one point I thought maybe he was Michael Phelps, and then the microwave oven thing, I'm like, nope, he's not Michael Phelps, crossed him off. And then there were the Black Beatles, and I was like, well, the Beatles had a Black album, so maybe possibly he was one of the Beatles. And Ken Jeong ended up deciding that he was Ringo Starr because of there were more Beatles clues in the episode that aired on Thanksgiving. And there was a hockey mask that looked like one that is worn by Jason in the movies, Friday movies. And he's like, I almost said he's like Ken Jeong has, but no, he's like Ringo Starr has a son named Jason. So I was like, I didn't know that. Maybe it could be Ringo Starr. And of course, the only other Beatle that it could have possibly been is Paul McCartney. You know, it didn't sound to me like Paul McCartney, but it could have been Ringo Starr possibly. And I also had written down, oh my gosh, now I'm not even gonna, could be Martin Short or Chevy Chase because of the stuff that seemed to refer to the Three Amigos movies. But I was really not sure who I thought Broccoli might have been at all. And I did notice some of the clues, but I don't recall what they were right at the time. But so when they did their, everyone votes for their favorite deal and someone gets saved. The one that was saved was Jellyfish, because like I said, she did super, super good. If Jellyfish is not a professional singer and turns out to be a gold Olympian, many, many kudos, because like she is really bringing it. She's performing like she's a professional singer. And she's one of the ones that I was hoping would be in the final. So yeah, so that meant Broccoli and Mushroom had to battle, and it was so funny. It's like two vegetables performing on stage. And so Broccoli sang Take Me Down by Alabama, which is a song that I had heard a couple of days ago and was going, I wish somebody would sing this on like The Voice or American Idol or The Masked Singer or something. And then Mushroom, I don't know the name of the song that Mushroom performed, but Mushroom did a very, very extremely good job on the song that he performed. And I was listening going, okay, yeah, I can make that sound like Jamie Foxx. Totally sounds like Jamie Foxx, right? And go back and listen to Mushroom, see if it does not sound like Jamie Foxx to you, because to me, it's Jamie Foxx. Anyway, though I feel like the name change the clue may have come too early if it is Jamie Foxx, and I was surprised that none of the judges were like, hey, this is Jamie Foxx, because he changed his voice. Or changed his voice. He changed his name, and he can change his voice. That's what I was getting at. But anyway, so the funny thing was when Jenny was talking about the performances that they did in their battle off, she was talking about how Broccoli did not want to go home. He really put his best foot forward and gave his best performance, and then Mushroom came and like was like, I have to cut Broccoli, she says. And I was like, that's funny. But so, yeah. And then so Mushroom was like, well, he came out and sang Take Me Down. So I was like, okay, I have to. And it was so funny. But so, so they did reveal who had the least votes after that performance, which turned out to be Broccoli. And I was pretty sure that Broccoli was going to be the one going home, because Jellyfish and Mushroom are both just such solid performers. Not that Broccoli did not do good. He did. And so he got revealed, and a lot of people had thought that possibly based on a whole lot of things, he could have been Paul Anka. One of the people that thought this, the first person that I heard think this, of course, because I was watching the show, was Robin Thicke. And Broccoli, I almost said Mushroom, Broccoli did turn out to be Paul Anka. So another one that I do know who is, like I was telling my son earlier, I have not seen him perform in a long time. I hadn't heard his music in quite a while, but I do know who he is, and he's older than the microwave oven. He was around before they were invented. So, but it seemed like there was something else I wanted to say. I look forward to the finals, though. I'm not sure how exactly they're going to do the finals. So I don't know, like, if they're going to eliminate one and have 5 left, and then another one and have 4 left, and then go down to the final 3. I think that is probably how they will do it. I'm hoping it is. And I'm hoping that all 6 compete against each other, which I think is what's going to happen. So the ones that we have left are, of course, Mushroom and Jellyfish, Crocodile and Seahorse, Popcorn and Sun. So I want to say, well, I had chosen 5 that I thought would be in, and we all know that Baby Alien got kicked out, so that leaves me with 4. There was Crocodile, Jellyfish, Mushroom, Mushroom, and Popcorn. So yeah, 4 of the 5 that I was hoping would be, well, I was trying to go for a final 3, but 4 of the 5 that I was hoping would be in the top 6, or in the top, I should say, are in there. Sun, though, is a really, really good performer, and by her outfit, I did not foresee her being in the final. Not that her outfit isn't great. I just didn't. I didn't have a connection with it like I do with the others. But based on their performances now, I honestly kind of feel like the final is going to be, like the top 3 is going to be Sun, Mushroom, and Jellyfish. Sun, Mushroom, and Jellyfish. Yep, sorry Crocodile, but that's how I'm feeling right now. So, as I said in my last video, I've decided that Crocodile is actually Adam Levine from Maroon 5, and if it is, he better really, really bring it on the next episode that he performs on, because I don't want to see him get eliminated if he is Adam Levine. But if it is him, he's not used his falsetto to the degree that he should be using it to be able to stay on the show and win it. But since I think that Mushroom is Jamie Foxx, I'd kind of like to see him win it, but I feel like Sun is probably going to actually be the one that ends up winning. So I think Sun, Mushroom, and Jellyfish are going to be in the final, and Jellyfish could end up winning the whole thing because she's super, super good. And in case you've forgotten, of course I said in this video, I'm pretty sure that Jellyfish is Britney Spears, and I think that Sun is Anne Hathaway. Which I haven't seen anyone else say, but you know, it could turn out that I'm right and everyone else is wrong. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and log off, sign off, whatever you want to call it, stop recording. Everyone have a good whatever time of day or night it is in your part of the world. Stay safe, take care of each other, let those you care about know that you care about them, protect yourselves. Keep watching The Masked Singer. I mean, there's probably not very many episodes left, but you know, during all of the hard stuff that's been going on around the world, The Masked Singer is something that is really entertaining and lighthearted and just super, super fun to watch. So keep on doing that, and subscribe to my videos if you want. Like my videos if you want. Post a comment if you want. Tell me who you think these people are. Do you think Mushroom is Jamie Foxx? Do you think Jellyfish is Britney Spears? Broccoli went home, so who did you think Broccoli was, though? Because I was kind of stumped with him like I was with Serpent. So tell me who you thought tell me who you thought Broccoli was, because I'm interested to know that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, so y'all stay safe and keep watching the show. Sorry. There's a little squirrel over here. But anyway, everyone stay safe. That's the main thing. Protect yourselves out there.